Right, guys, I keep seeing stories about this sort of thing, and I've got to say it's pretty concerning. I get sometimes these things happen, as I used to watch football a lot before the knee bending nonsense that we've seen in recent times. But when I say I used to see these things happen here, it was still extremely rare, I've got to say. That is now not the case with ever growing numbers as time is going on. For instance, last night we had a Sheffield United player collapsing 10 minutes into the second half, requiring hospital treatment, which thankfully he seems to be okay. Reports are suggesting he was awake before being taken to hospital, but this is not the first case we've seen this year. And actually, thinking back, we have seen crowd members going down during these games, once again requiring hospital treatment. Now, obviously, I'm not a doctor and certainly not the ones that were involved in treating these people, so I have no idea why these players are going down in greater numbers, but like I said, it's concerning and should at least be looked into. For this reason, I have to say I think Parliament should be setting up inquiries into what the hell is going on, not only in football but in sports in general. As many of you might have noticed, there seems to be a lot of this happening in recent times, sometimes with fatal outcomes across many different sports and many different levels of it. It's not just the televised sport that you see or hear about it happening, as many of you will know. It's across the country and literally down to grassroots sport at this point. Surely it's worth looking into the ever-increasing numbers that we're seeing, at least, is it not? Obviously, the media don't seem to think so, which is practically why I'm making this video. Maybe someone will have to set up a petition to even get this mentioned by anyone, because like I said, the media, while reporting on the players collapsing, never seem to care about it happening more and more, or finding out why it's going on. This obviously seems a little bit strange to me. At this point though, I've lost track of how many sports stars and young athletes that have suffered problems both on the field or in training. Surely this would be worth Parliament's time looking into, as I've said. They run inquiries into race baiting bollocks whenever they can, so why not look into the health of our sports stars, both established and at grassroots level, suffering medical emergencies at what seems to be higher rates than ever before? Surely getting to the bottom of this should be a priority for the Sports Minister and Sajid Javid, the Health Secretary. People are being hospitalised and dying after all. Actually, I guess Sajid Javid is too busy threatening the public with lockdowns to care about health though, ain't he? Me, I sit here saying regardless of what is causing this, surely it deserves to be looked into at least. I would say we need an independent inquiry into athletes collapsing both on and off the pitch, if one of them even exists, that is. How we could go about getting a real inquiry is obviously the issue and is always gonna be. The media are skirting around it and Parliament ignores petitions like you take a piss, do they not? At this point I find myself asking how many more people are gonna need to drop before someone pulls their finger out and looks into it. It could well be a shitload the way it's going.